House of Representatives Public Accounts Committee has discovered that Ministry of Trade, Industry and Investment has violated financial regulations by allowing four staffs to travel for foreign trip without any approval, and the amount, about 6 million, was used. Listening to the conversation, our House of Representatives Public Accounts Committee discovered a lot of irregularities in the financial record of Ministry of Trade, Industry and Investment.
3. The sum of 103,270,000 was paid through payment voucher FMITI/SWV/PV042 of 26 March 2020 without evidence of appropriation. Of course, the management response, no response. And the office now recommended that they should provide justification to the Public Account Committee of the National Assembly. The sum of 125,667,600 naira, made payment without evidence of appropriation. 2, that they should recover and remit the same sum of money to the Treasury. 3, they should forward evidence of remittance to this August committee. And 4, otherwise sanction relating to irregular payment and gross misconduct specified in paragraphs 3106 and 3129 of the Financial Regulation 2009 respectively, so apply. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Auditor General. Permanent Secretary. This issue 1 is a very serious issue, and we're not going to take it lightly with the agency or organization. The sum of 125 million. The sum of 125 million 667,600 naira was released as special intervention fund to the ministry. And the sum of 103,270,000 was paid through the payment voucher without evidence of appropriation. We need explanation, proper explanation to this. Because as a government agency or ministry, you know, it is a crime, a very big crime, to spend money without appropriation. Can you give us evidences of the approvals and appropriations that allow you to spend these monies? Thank you.
Honorable Chairman, sir, if you permit me to allow the AD Finance to answer the question.
Okay, and want to also know why there was no response from the management of the ministry to the query as raised by the Auditor General.
Honorable Chairman, sir, I wish to seek for your understanding for me to find out from my predecessor what happened, and also from the records, because I'm hearing it for the first time that the ministry did not respond to an audit query. So if I may ask for your understanding to find out why there was no response as at the time.
Okay, Permanent Secretary. The committee will not allow you to do that by yourself. We are going to invite the permanent secretary or whoever that was in charge at that time to come and explain to this committee. But
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
what's your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this point, Mr. Chair, I'm sure they are all on oath, and I'm sure some of those people on oath were already staff of that ministry when the former PS was there. And they can speak to these issues because they should be aware. So before we go ahead to do that, we would like them to speak to the issues.
Your point of order is sustained. PS,
Yes, sir.
let those staffs that were there before when this transaction took place, let them speak to this, especially those in charge of approvals and the finances. Please.
Sir, Honorable Chairman, with due regard, sir, I want to refer you to page 23.
Page?
Page 23, sir. The money was released as intervention funds. The money was released.
Page 23 is
Yes.
Corporate Affairs Commission. That would say.
No,
Okay, you're talking about
Yes,
the main
yes,
document.
Yes. Yes. Special intervention fund.
Page 23.
Yes, sir. Page 23, sir. That's achievement payment request. The money actually came to the ministry through the warrant from Federal Ministry of Finance, and it was disbursed accordingly. If you look at page 24, sir, you will see the disbursement, sir.
When you say disburse accordingly, what do you mean? Disburse for what it was meant for?
Yes, sir.
Intervention funds. Sir, intervention funds. You are not going to...
The analysis of the payments are...
Sir, you are not going to be referring us to read your document. You speak to your documents.
Okay, sir.
When you refer us to page 23, we will go there.
Yes,
But don't tell us we should go and read what is there. You tell us what is there.
The disbursement, sir.
When you say intervention,
Yes.
what you used it for, was it intervention?
Intervention to pay claims
Claims of what?
relating to
What's this money for?
outstanding liabilities.
What was this money for? When you say intervention, what was this money for in the first place? The money you are disbursing, what was it meant for?
Meant for payment of staff claims and other related liabilities.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So did you look at what is on the board from the Auditor General?
Misappropriation. Special intervention fund listed.
Just go ahead, we'll let you finish. You referred us to page 23 and 24. Tell us what exactly you used them for, line by line. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable High Chief Billy Osawaru. Permanent Secretary, we want you to provide us with the approved budget indicating that this amount, 125 million, is for the purpose that it was used. Do you understand, sir? We want the approved budget, indicating that this amount that was used to settle all the issues were actually what it was approved in the budget. You want me to take it again?
No, sir. Honorable Chairman, I've just been informed that it was not a budgetary allocation, but a special intervention fund meant for certain liabilities, such as the ones that are contained in different pages. They were meant for the payment of arrears for first 28 days, debt benefits, and the likes.
Good. So we need you to give us evidence of the purpose of such intervention, because there must be a document indicating what that intervention will be before it was released. And again, in the items you mentioned debt benefit. We don't understand. When you say debt benefit, is your agency paying pension or gratuity? We don't understand. Are you not on the CPS? What is the meaning of the debt benefit that you mentioned here?
So, Honorable Chairman, it was payment made to those who die in active service to the ministry.
When, excuse me, sir?
Burial expenses and obituaries.
Burial expenses
and obituaries.
And you require special intervention. So at that period, excuse me, so at that period, you had a lot of people that died.
It's not only for that. It's an integral part of the liability that this money was used for.
Let us help you, sir. Let us help you. When you filed application for this special intervention fund, did you have death claims as one of them? Be careful, you are on oath. We are going to get all the documents. Your application, the original application you made, was death claim amongst the reasons?
Permanent Secretary.
Because whatever you say, you are going to furnish us with all the documents. Was death claim amongst the reasons when you filed the application?
Sir, as at that time, we have so many backlogs of
Was death claims amongst the reasons? Very simple. Yes or no?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Tell me yes or no. You are old, sir. Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. So you have just said no. What you are telling me now, that when you apply for special intervention fund, it got approved. Because when you are applying, you are expected to put those reasons there. And when the money came, you applied it for whatever reasons to something else. That is what I'm hearing you say now. Is that correct? You are old, sir. Not you, PAMSEC. Go ahead, sir. Is that correct? Mr. Chair, please. Just one. Is that correct, sir? You are old.
With due respect, sir, we'll find out, sir.
No, is that correct? Just is yes or no, that's fine. You can still find out for us. Yes, but is that correct?
The Honorable, sir, no, sir.
So it's not correct. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I yield back.
Thank you, Honorable colleague. Permanent Secretary. The special intervention has a purpose for its release. In your submissions, do you have the document showing the purpose of that intervention? Because we are looking at part of the issues you use the money for to settle first 28 days in lieu of accommodation of officers. Ordinarily, as a finance person, every year you do your budget. And when you have issues like this, they are supposed to be part of your budget. you know, they are supposed to be part of your provisions in the budget. But getting special interventions to tackle issues like this is actually very alarming. But maybe you can. Maybe you can. It's from the Federal Ministry of Finance, right? Is it from
Federal Ministry of Finance?
Okay.
Federal Finance, yes.
Okay.
But it was based on the request.
It's based on the request.
Okay.
So can we see the request later?
So we want to see the request letter. We want to see the purpose of such release and what the monies are to be used for. Please.
Is there any way? Sorry, sir. Is there any way you can take us to this document where the request letter is? It's not there.
Is it there?
But there is a request letter. Or the funds was given out of a meeting between you and Minister of Finance. You just have a verbal meeting.
We will find out, sir, because
I just want to understand. He said he's going to find out. He said you are going to find out.
we will find out because it does not contain in this.
Okay. Honorable colleagues, PS, on this issue, the committee will give you time to furnish us with all the necessary supporting documents for us to get very clear on these unappropriated funds, intervention funds, to your ministry. Thank you.
Bemiga Olamiko from National Assembly for GTV Africa.